Did you know that on May 10th, a piece of breakthrough news exploded on Cardano? The Cardano price skyrocketed to $1.779 on news that the developer of ADA, Charles Hoskinson, had dined with the governor of Wyoming. And since then, it's hit an all-time high of $1.83. Hi Cardano lovers, welcome to Cardano Land, your daily dose of Cardano. If you're interested in everything around Cardano, this is the place for you. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for us to provide you with more Cardano news. And let us know in the comments how much you think Cardano will cost by the end of this year. Let's get to it. Cardano is reaching heights. In fact, it has a value more than the fourth most popular cryptocurrency, Dogecoin. Also, it has technical factors associated with the working of it, which makes it an intact system of network. So today, we'll be revealing why Cardano ADA will crush all competitors and become the ace in the cryptocurrency market. Cardano is different from the rest of the cryptocurrencies in many respects. The aim of every cryptocurrency developer was to create a platform for transactions that were devoid of the intervention of banks, and thus saving money in the name of transaction fees. The term decentralized was widespread among the public after the advent of Bitcoin in 2009, a global digital currency with a fixed supply that's immune to inflation, has no central bank, and cannot be shut down. However, Bitcoin could not be used to run decentralized applications. 4 years later, Ethereum, which was co-founded by 8 blockchain pioneers, established itself as the most esteemed decentralized app platform. Since this took the popular attention by storm for being the first of its kind, it underwent mass adoption. It may be worthwhile to mention that Charles Hoskinson was one of the co-founders of Ethereum. But in the due course of time, Hoskinson wasn't satisfied with Ethereum. He wanted a blockchain technology that had a scientific, rigid, and formal governing structure. So he went on to found Cardano in 2015 and became the CEO of the project's main developer. Unlike other cryptocurrencies, Cardano was developed as a result of rigorous research conducted in partnership with the University of Edinburgh and Tokyo Tech, and a lot of other institutions like the University of Athens and a small army of PhDs. The theory of first principles was coupled with scientific philosophy in the making of Cardano. Cardano was created not just with the aim of making a profit, it also gives importance to other technical aspects, such as security and scalability. And the blockchain of Cardano is built on a smart contract platform. Ethereum too functions as a smart contract platform, but Hoskinson claims that since Ethereum is a second-generation blockchain, it needed improvements. Smart contracts are programs encrypted on a blockchain that run when predetermined conditions are met. These smart contracts are digital and automated, which ensures zero to no errors that often result from manually filling in documents. The Cardano is not a single unit. In fact, it consists of 3 organizations that endeavor to maintain the integrity of Cardano. They are the Cardano Foundation, IOHK, and Emergo. The blockchain of Cardano, even though it was improved over Bitcoin and Ethereum, had elements of both incorporated into the third-generation blockchain of Cardano. The 3 issues that Cardano wanted to solve were scalability, interoperability, and sustainability. Scalability is the capability to handle a large number of transactions at high speeds. Cardano can scale nearly linearly. This means that when new resources are added to the network, then more transactions and smart contracts can be processed. Interoperability between blockchains is the concept by which different blockchains communicate with one another, all in the effort of enabling smooth sharing of information. A blockchain that consumes more resources cannot be called sustainable. A sustainable system is always more ideal in terms of efficiency and reliability. It's a great achievement for Cardano when it comes to meeting all these requirements. Cardano's consensus algorithm uses POS and is called Ouroboros. The proof of stake is a concept that gives a person the authority to mine or validate block transactions according to how many coins they hold. In proof of stake, there is no block reward, so the miners take the transaction fees. Proof of stake currencies can be several thousand times more effective, but in the case of proof of work, the miners require a huge amount of energy needed to sell their coins to meet the expense of the bill. Ouroboros is the first provably secure proof-of-stake protocol and the first blockchain protocol to be based on peer-reviewed research. Ouroboros combines unique technology and mathematically verified mechanisms, which in turn combine behavioral psychology and economic philosophy to ensure the security and sustainability of the blockchains that depend on it. Owing to this fact, ADA was allowed to trade in the Coinbase trading network, the most popular crypto exchange in the US. In short, the Cardano blockchain can be used to build smart contracts and in turn create decentralized applications and protocols. Additionally, the ability to send and receive funds instantly for minimal fees have many applications in the world of business and finance. Cardano has become the favorite cryptocurrency of investors in recent months. Year to date, ADA has grossed over 570%. With a market capitalization of $57.88 billion, Cardano is now among the top 10 cryptocurrencies. And since the start of the year, Cardano has witnessed a long bull run in the market. Due to its huge market cap, Cardano is a very popular currency among many in the crypto domain. Many in the market are now expecting ADA to hit beyond $2 in the coming months. The Cardano price can show an uptrend in the coming days, which is a positive sign of an interesting development. Blockchain technology will gain more trust and traction from the users, and if we talk Cardano especially, it can touch $2 by 2023. The asset started an uptrend at the beginning of the year. The price has crossed 10 cents the previous year and continued to hit all-time highs. By the end of February 2021, the price effortlessly smashed $1, and this can be cherished as a memento in our minds. Despite small pullbacks, the price successfully sustained above $1, and currently it hovers around $1.60 after hitting an all-time high of $1.779 on May 9th. The price could take newer dimensions if it's subjected to mass adoption and if it attains more investors. Also, there are a lot of partnerships and integrations planned down the line. This is going to impact ADA positively for the longer term. Ryan Selkis, the CEO of the cryptocurrency tracking site Masari, published a post on Twitter. Selkis argued that Cardano would jump from 10th position to 5th position in the year 2021. And it's no surprise because currently Cardano is in 5th position. The crypto that started out at only 70 cents had reached $1 per token in February. It's continued to rise since then and is currently up 793.6% since the start of the year. Cardano, whose aim includes creating a global protocol that brings sustainability and positivity to the entire world, has decided to decentralize several industries that have been struggling with change. This includes education, retail, agriculture, government, finance, and healthcare industries. The breakthrough news in the Cardano network was a major event in Africa that happened in the past few days. During the event, Input Output, the company that developed Cardano, made a deal with the Ethiopian government to decentralize the education sector. The Ministry of Education will leverage Cardano's technology to build a digital identity for 5 million students. This is part of Charles Hoskinson's ambition to decentralize Africa, a continent that has been affected deeply by the coronavirus pandemic. On the daily chart, we can see that the Cardano price has come out of hype at $1.7875. This proves to be a bullish catalyst for the price movement, and a close above this level may attract momentum buyers. However, a close break inside the channel may suggest a false breakout. Subsequently, the Cardano price could then fall back to the midpoint of the channel at $1.3658. According to CoinSwitch's prediction for Cardano, it may reach $3 by 2025. CoinSwitch believes that future Cardano updates will improve its performance, scalability, and security, thus attracting more investors. With the market being volatile, predicting the cryptocurrency price is really one of the most difficult tasks. Cardano would change the laws of the market, just as Ethereum did in its time for every reason. Significant profits may be generated now by investing in this project. ADA might focus on building the user base, as well as its protocol, and it may gain new investors. Negative perceptions and attitudes on the market will be the only thing that might interrupt this bullish momentum. With certain collaborations, ADA might reach newer heights. By the end of 2021, Cardano might be traded between $5 to $7 by the end of 2021. With all these factors in hand, Cardano ADA will crush all competitors in the coming days. Let us know in the comments below what your thoughts are on how much you think Cardano will cost by the end of this year. And make sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. See you next time at Cardano Land.